2K Sports
pregame show.
Welcome everybody to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith. And relatively happy to be here with you. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center.
James Harden just dropped 61.
Taking a look at the Rockets, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games. And they like their chances tonight.
Downloaded for the full walkthrough on the way, but before we get there, we gotta go
one of the longest tenured coaches in the NBA, led the Mavs to the title in 2011. Kenny, he always seems to get the most out of his players.
I was just saying this yesterday.
What?
He's approaching Godfather status in Dallas. I just said that yesterday to someone. He holds a franchise record for coaching victories, and this is why he's one of the best in the league.
You know, without question, one of the elite coaches in the NBA. The Mavs did a great job. Mark Cuban, they extended his contract early. Guess what? He's not going anywhere.
No, he's not. Good dude, too. Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan.
And he's not going anywhere either.
Mix it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Live in motherfucking Houston. Two Texas teams going at it.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas. As the Rockets take it to the hardwood, this is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Mavericks are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Yeah, and you know, both sides may downplay it, but these rivalry matchups bring about a level of emotion that you generally don't get.
Right, guys play harder, Greg. They play with a bit more passion. This is what we love to see.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back 3 a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he had a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living, but it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, DA. There's just no answer. Looking at the mid-season numbers for international viewership, Doris, the league is really making an impression around the world.
I know soccer is maybe the biggest sport worldwide, but what has struck me over the last 5 to 10 years is how global a game basketball has become, and the fact that it's one of the fastest growing sports in the entire world. And make no mistake, to me, it's the league that has brought this ability to bring people together with incredible stars who fans can relate to. The one guy that comes to mind, obviously, Steph Curry.
Well said. The vision of the league, to me, is just incredible and unequal. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. And it's Smith in at the point guard. Now here's Nowitzki. He's guarded closely. Over Chris. Nowitzki, no good. And it's Houston on the break. A shot by Knight, no good. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Got a hand on it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. A putback. Tucker finds Capella. And here's Chris. Outside Knight. 6 on the shot clock. And Chris throws it down.
Well, first of all, that's a great pass. But how about Chris with the vertical assault on the rim?
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Tucker. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Chris. Cranes the three-pointer. Chris has got 5 points so far.
The touch is there. Next, comes the consistency. Chris wants to be seen as a threat from deep.
Now here's Barnes. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow.
And Tucker kicks to Capella, and that one drops.
And right now, they have all the momentum. I mean, just look at the score.
No, there's no doubt. You can see it. The lead continues to grow. They're not slowing down. I love the pressure they're applying.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The second effort, and the layup is up and in. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now, here is Harden. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. From outside the arc, Barnes grabs the miss.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
The three from Harden. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Now, here is Harden. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Fires from 18, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
And good that time.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Harden with it. Lets the three fly. Threes it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Nowitzki dishes to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Now, here is Knight. He had 13 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And here's Tucker. Shot clock at 5. The three from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Harden.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And stolen by Nowitzki. That's a 2 from Barnes. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about. And seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business if they believe it's advantageous to make change. then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin? It can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake. And obviously, that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So, listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
The baseline J off the mark.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Barnes has got his third bucket of the night. Here's Carter Williams, outside Gordon. From downtown, Powell pulls it in. Doncic kicks to Barea. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, how about the guy, undrafted, undersized guard out of Puerto Rico? What a career J.J. Barea has made for himself.
Now here's Carter Williams. Lobbed up there for Green. Hayes, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Count it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Carter Williams. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Gordon from outside. Unable to get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Carter Williams. After Luka Doncic's bucket, it's good from long range. Green's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Passes it to Barea. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Carter Williams against Barea. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against New Orleans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, so many evolving aspects to Barnes' game, right? The ability to get to the free throw line, just a work in progress.
Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Nene. And it's Ennis in for Gerald Green. Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Gordon. And it's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Doncic. There's the dish to Barea. Now Doncic. Carter Williams covering. Back to Barea. Barnes passes to Barea. Here's Doncic. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the man.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
You've got Gordon. He's out there with Hartenstein. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Powell. Barnes outside. And there's the pass to Powell. Again, the Mavericks score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Here's Hartenstein. J.R. Smith making his last shot. He gets it in there. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
So many of Gordon's shots come from 3-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
The Rockets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Ennis taking his time here. Doubled by Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff. Thanks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a rough couple years, but Doris, you get the sense that this lull is just temporary.
And the reason you think that's because when you combine great coaching with great management, you know you're going to make the right decision more often than not. So it's never easy to turn over an aging roster, but they hit big time on Dennis Smith Jr. And overall, I think the arrow is pointing up with this organization.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. P.J. Tucker comes in for James Ennis. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Knight subbed in for Carter Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Jordan, he's checked in for Barnes. Nowitzki comes in for J.R. Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Harden finds Knight. Harden surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the inside. Barea dishes to Doncic. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Knight. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Rockets lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Barea.
I tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
And so here is Houston. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Knight. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Nowitzki.
Come on now. Very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
Harden kicks to Knight. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jordan's got rebounds in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first. Hasn't had one since.
Basket counts.
Well, Dirk is just mid-range jumpers. When he gets room to fire, he's golden.
Harden pass tonight. Back to Harden. On the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for P.J. Tucker.
Versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Ahead. Here's Barea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 5th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. He makes both free throws.
And you look at J.J. Barea and how he's played over the years. Has always been a spark plug for a team off the bench. Just plays with energy and creativity no matter the situation.
Now, here's Capella. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Good on the shot. Capella's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And with Barea and what he brings to the table, Greg, he also takes care of the ball.
A lot of guards who are bench stretched can get a little sloppy or careless with the ball. And Barea has been up upping his assists and cutting his turnovers the last few seasons. Still finding ways to be effective even after a decade in the league.
And here is Doncic. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
After a shaky start, boy, he's found the range. Good second quarter for him.
Houston leading by 5. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Doncic with the steal. Now Nowitzki. He's got 9 to the paint. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jordan.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Capella. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw. Coming up as well.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this. And the 6'11" Clint Capella, just a phenomenal athlete. The mobility at that center spot is something really so crucial in today's game where every team is looking to expose big men on the perimeter.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And Capella grew up in Switzerland playing soccer, a striker. Part of why he's so quick on his feet.
I mean, reminiscent of another soccer-playing center in Rockets history, the great Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Capella, you know, he's a long way from that, but anchoring a 60-win team at age 23, that's one heck of a start.
It's Knight with the drive. Beasley with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Green finds Harden. Back to Green. Releases. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And the shot falls short this time. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Phoenix. In the corner, it's Gordon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Matthews into the lane. Smith kicks to Beasley. Misses the 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Smith and Matthews in the backcourt. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Kicks to Capella. Passes it to Tucker. Over Matthews, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Tucker. Harden's got 15 points.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Here's Barnes, and it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Rockets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Nowitzki against Harden. Pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith kicks to Matthews. And they take the lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harden against Matthews. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official award.
And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's Harden, 17 points in the game, and he gets the bucket. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows goes around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And I think for the Mavericks, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
Barnes dishes to Jordan. Knight against Smith. Inside, clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith drives in, and the shot goes in. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Harden outside. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Smith against Knight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he... That's the call, and we'll shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Knight. When Dennis Smith Jr. gets one, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player, and if necessary, dunk through a player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Hartenstein, he's in for Clint Capella. Ennis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Carter Williams in for Knight. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Pass to Chris. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Houston's gone 0-2 to start things here in the second half. Now here's Ennis. Guarded close. Down low. Here's Chris. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Smith fires from way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Harden kicks to Chris. Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein. Smith with the defensive effort.
He does the hard part. Gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Matthews trying to free himself up. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail. To the paint. It's taken away by Smith. And it's Smith penetrating. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. James Harden is second.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And he makes the first. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Now here's Ennis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Basket counts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Carter Williams against Smith. Here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Listen, this guy's got a center's reach, but he moves like a power forward, and he's fearsome at the rim. And then, hey, go ahead.
Got that one up quick. And 12 points for Luka Doncic. Carter Williams against Smith. And the pass to Ennis. Here's Carter Williams. And it goes down 2 points.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Doncic passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Here's Ennis. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Doncic. Defended by Gordon. Fires at the elbow. He gets rebounded by Ennis. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Here's Green. Excellent defense there from Smith. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. They get it back. Oh, and it's blocked by Gordon. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Good on the three-point shot. Ennis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trailed by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker comes in for James Ennis, and Knight subbed in for Carter Williams. Knight with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And here's Green outside. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Now, here is Knight. Dishes it to Nene. Nowitzki with the steal.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
Right, you don't want to rush it, but you do want to get off as quick a shot as possible.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. .32 seconds left in the third. Knight against Barea. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Gordon against Barea. Back to Green. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Here's Barea. Spalding. Good there. And so it's Houston. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us,
one remains.
we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Houston leading by 6. Gordon is at the 2 with Green playing the 3. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Knight in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. From about 19 feet, Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Knight. Gordon with it. Beasley covering. And Green launches it from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Passes it to Barea. Over Gordon. Here's Beasley. Back to Barea. From 17 feet out. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, that's exceptional timing on the pick and roll. Knight showing a good feel for how to generate points.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now here is Smith. Spalding back to Smith. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Knight. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Misses off the right iron. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Gordon deciding where to go with it. A 3. The shot, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been off.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Now, Kevin, he's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Knight finds Green. Outside Gordon. over Smith. Capella inside. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, at the start of the summer, many expected a busy market for Capella in free agency. Eventually, though, signing a 4-year deal to remain with the Rockets. I feel like it's a great deal for Houston as Capella gives them the perfect inside presence to complement Harden and Paul.
Chris is checked in for Houston. James Harden comes in for Gordon. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them, we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
Now, here is Knight. Over Barea. The second effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Powell. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, Powell's low post game, throwing by leaps and bounds, does a great job getting around the defense.
Harden left side. And Tucker kicks to Capella. Count that bucket. Capella's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now, here's Tucker. To the paint. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Tucker. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Capella with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Knight against Barea. Here's Harden. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Stolen by Tucker. Harden outside. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 22.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Feeds to Powell. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Harden. And Houston again with the bucket.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Barea. Powell with it. He's guarded by Knight. And there it is for him. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down. Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now present our Jordan Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul him.
That free throw good from Doncic. And so he hits both. And so here is Houston. Harden outside. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Harden hits them both. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
Mavericks trail by 16. And here's Matthews from the arc. Sinks the triple.
I love seeing Wes Matthews pull it from deep. When he's got his feet under him, you know it's going in.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Timeout.
They lead by 13. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. He's checked in. For Harrison Barnes. And here are the Rockets now. 13-point lead. Harden kicks to Knight. Down low, looking for Chris. He gets it there. No good that time.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Harden. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. One-on-one fast break. Nowitzki for three. Tries again. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Houston.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clint Capella.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Houston, a whole new five on the floor. Now here's Carter Williams. Outside, Green. Carter Williams against Smith. Here's Green. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Well, effortlessly connecting on the mid-range jumper thanks to that quick release. Good work by Matthews.
Now here's Carter Williams. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Hey, James, congrats on the win. Did it feel like the chemistry really got the ball going and got you into a rhythm?
Yeah, just stuck with it. You know, teammates kept encouraging me. I think we kept moving the ball and getting easy shots. They did a great job of looking for me.
You're an easy man to find with the beer, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
it.